Welcome, friends. I sequenced this class today to help you build strength, endurance, and flexibility. The key here is to work hard, but to have fun and to take the class at your own pace. So if you need to take any modifications throughout or stop and sit out an exercise, that's perfectly okay, because you can come back to this class later on your journey and see how far you can get the next time. With that said, grab some water, your mat, and let's begin. All right, friends, starting kneeling at the bottom of your mat, let's take a deep connective breath in, just to ground ourselves into the practice and into this moment. So raising your arms out to the side, palms up, fill up your lungs, inhaling as they raise, bringing your palms together, holding just here for a second with your lungs full, and then slowly, mindfully exhaling all the air back out as you drop your hands down to heart. Close your eyes just for a moment, feeling your heartbeat, and taking just a second to say thank you for showing up before we begin. All right, let's start coming forward as you exhale into child's pose, bringing your forehead down to the mat or as close as your body wants to allow. And then bring your arms behind, clasping the fingers together and lifting your arms towards the front of your mat to give a nice shoulder stretch and open up that back, bringing some circulation in. You can rock back and forth just slightly. One side breath in, other side exhale. One side inhale, opposite side breath out. Beautiful. A little bit of motion, a little bit of connective breathing. And on your next inhale, slowly rising up, keeping your arms behind your back, fingers clasped, open up your chest to the front of the mat. And exhale back down. That's one. And inhale, opening up that heart. And exhale back down. Beautiful. Inhale up. And exhale down. Wonderful. Inhale up. And exhale back down. All right, letting go. Dropping your hands back down to the mat. Let's tuck the toes and come on up into a balance. Hands to heart in prayer position, just like so. Finding your center, finding your breath once again. And let's do a few knee drops here by slowly lowering the knees down to the mat, bringing your weight down and coming back up. Just trying your best to keep your hands together in front of the heart and balance the whole time. Let's go again. That's 2. That's 3. 4. Graceful and slow. That's 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Hands down in front. On the mat, let's walk our hands forward and come into your first downward facing dog of the practice. Fingers spread, shoulder width apart, head down towards the earth, forehead facing downward, legs perfectly in line with your hips, not too wide, not too close together, with your feet planted. And take a couple of deep breaths here, sinking a little bit lower each time. All right, let's do some knee drops, coming up onto your toes and dropping the knees down and coming back up. Knees down And coming back up. Pop of my knees. Oh, hear that. That's 3. That's 4. And 5. Beautiful. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. And 10. Coming forward into plank. Exhale. Inhale back to downward facing dog. Coming forward into plank. Exhale. And push back into downward facing dog. Forward into plank. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Into plank. Exhale. Into downward facing dog. And let's come into plank and hold here just for a second. Trying to stay as stiff and as flat as possible, sucking in that belly button, activating the core muscles. Holding here just for a second more. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, come down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. This time, let's walk the dog out just a touch. Little bit of circulation. Beautiful. And now walk your hands slowly, bringing yourself to the bottom of your mat in forward fold to just grab either elbow just for a second and slightly rock back and forth. Just stretching out each leg as you go, micro bending on the opposite knee of the side you're swinging towards. Just letting gravity do the work. This is our rest pose just for a minute. Beautiful. Coming back to the breath. Breathing in. Filling up the lungs. And exhale out. One more breath. Breathing in. Filling up the lungs. Holding them. Full retention just for a second. And exhale. Holding, fully exhaled, just for a moment. Coming back to your regular breath, planting your hands down, and coming back in to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's lift the right leg up into the air, trying your best to keep it as straight as possible. You can point your toes or keep your foot flexed. Either way is fine. We'll hold here just for a moment. And on your next exhale, bring your knee in and touch the opposite elbow. That's 1. Up to the sky. And 2. Excellent. 3. 4. 5. Exhale out. Inhale in. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, almost there. And now we're going to bend the knee and open up that hip to the bottom side of the room. So to flip the dog, lift your right hand up off the mat and bring your weight and your foot down. And open up. Just like this. Wonderful. And now to add some motion, grab a fist in the air and bring it down. Just like that. That's 1. And 2. 3. 4. And 5. One more. Bringing in this foot as we're seated just for a second. Reaching back with our right hand. We're going to just give a little bit of a twist here. A little spinal twist. Taking a rest. Catching our breath. Wonderful. Beautiful. Rolling back over with that left hand planted back in the center of your mat. Coming up in to flip dog and rolling over to the three-legged dog and bringing your foot back down to the mat. All right, let's flow that out. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Float it again. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. And one more time. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Taking it to the other side. Lift that left foot up into the air, straight as you can. Engaging those muscles. And on your next inhale, bring it to the opposite. And up. That's one. Touch the elbow. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, touch the elbow. Exhale, bring it up. Wonderful. Three more. Two more. And last one. One more. Bringing it over, opening up the hip. Three-legged dog. Holding just for a second. And flipping the dog. Once again. Just like we did on the other side. Holding. Finding the stillness. If your muscles are shaking, it's a good thing. It's their own way of protesting, but tell them what you're doing for them serves them best, because you know best. All right, grabbing that fist and dropping down. That's one. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down. And one more, down to the ground, positioning then to seated, bringing this foot a little closer, and twisting like we did on the other side. Wonderful. Holding here just for a minute, feeling as if there's a string, pulling the top of your head, straightening your spine, elongating your neck. All right, swinging that arm back around, planting your right hand to the right side of your mat, coming back up into flip dog and into three-legged dog and bringing it down into downward facing dog. Give your dog a little walk here. Excellent. All right, let's flow it out into plank, into chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. This time hop or step to the front of your mat, and let's come on down, putting your butt at the middle, sitting just for a second to get your breath, arms around your knees like so, and let's roll like a ball, rolling back and rolling forward. See if you can stop at the peak and not plant your feet and balance. All right, we're gonna roll like a ball again. And coming up. There you go. I'm holding onto my knees that time. See if you can do it with your hands out. That's 3. Keep it going. That's 4. And 5. Let's straighten the legs and bring them in. 1. Do that 5 times. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Back into ball, but this time, give yourself a hug and see if you can keep the balance going without touching your feet to the ground. Hugging those knees as tightly as possible, using the core to stabilize, focusing a drishti point on the floor in front of you to act as an anchor for your balance. That's the key to asanas with the balance. Your drishti is your extra point of touch. Even though it's just vision, it can be so powerful. Beautiful. All right. And we're going to slowly, mindfully, without touching our feet, start to roll back as gently as you can. And mindfully letting our feet drop down to the mat, opening up into Supta Baddha Konasana with your knees to the outsides of your mat, your hands on your heart, taking a deep, connective, mindful breath in, and exhaling out. Can you feel your heart pounding under your hands? I know I sure can. It means I'm alive. It means you're alive. It means we've heightened our frequency just slightly here in this last beautiful 15 minutes. It's amazing what you invest in yourself, how it can come back out in such an amazing experience and feeling that you can carry forward with you into the rest of your day. It's kind of like a disrupting superpower, no matter how you feel or felt 15 minutes ago. It's like a complete transformation to now. It's beautiful. And I want you to say thank you to yourself for investing that time in you. I'd also like to say thank you for joining me here. And if you'd like to continue this practice or similar practices like this forward, there's 2 videos and 2 links in the description of this one here. And go see which one speaks to you and carry this forward, because this was just 15 minutes. If you do a few more, well, it just magnifies the intensity, magnifies the importance. I'd like to say thanks. Namaste. I truly hope you enjoyed this class. As we close off our practice, Julianne and I have a wonderful free gift we would love you to consider.
The absolutely free Boho Beautiful 31 Days with Yoga is officially available for you. And did I mention that it's absolutely free? All you have to do is click that link below and get exclusive access to one of the biggest and most enriching programs we have ever done. All it takes is as little as 15 minutes a day to witness how yoga can truly transform your entire daily life experience. And I truly mean that. Just take a look at all of the reviews from our other programs to see how much value and impact tens of thousands of people have found from programs just like this one. But this program right here is absolutely free. It consists of 31 daily exclusive yoga classes, and it will take you on a journey of self-exploration, dedication, and personal optimization. So click the link and join us. You have nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain. We'll see you on the mat. Welcome to 31 Days of Yoga.